As Indonesia continues to struggle to curb COVID-19 infections, the government there is launching a vaccination program that is providing some hope. Now, officials say China's Sinovac vaccine is safe to use for the elderly. It will begin vaccinating them with a jab as early as April. CGTN's Silkina Aluwalia has more from Jakarta.
For nearly 1 year, Farida has spent most of her days at home. It gets lonely, but as the COVID-19 pandemic continues to rage in Indonesia, she doesn't have a choice.
Ya memang repot, tapi gimana yang paling ini juga.
It's difficult for me to adapt to this new lifestyle because a lot of my plans have been cancelled. I was planning to go for pilgrimage last year, but now I'm not sure when I can do that. It's a hassle, but what can we do? I try to keep myself busy with my grandchildren at home.
The government say their vaccination program could provide some hope in reducing the severity of the pandemic. After 1 month of only focusing on vaccinating their working population, the Indonesian government has now approved China's Sinovac vaccine for the elderly. That's good news for people like Farida and Muazzam, who has also been waiting for some form of relief in regards to the pandemic.
I'm happy that the government is now including us. I'm confident the vaccine will keep us safe in public. My only issue is, will this vaccine work for those with online health issues? I would like the government to make sure of this first.
For now, the government is only vaccinating the elderly in the healthcare industry. But as soon as April, they hope to make the vaccine available for the general public.
This is the good progress and in terms of public health intervention, because as you know, even the elderly population in Indonesia account like 10% of population, of the total population, but their contribution to the mortality rate is almost 50%. So that's why from the beginning of the vaccination strategy, I always recommend that we put not only health workers in the first tier, but also the elderly, especially for the vulnerable one, like with comorbidity.
So far, nearly 800,000 health and government workers have received the first doses of the vaccine. Health officials are aiming to produce 25 million more by the end of March. And by vaccinating the elderly, they hope to reduce Indonesia's COVID-19 mortality rate. Silkina Aluwalia, CGTN, Jakarta.